Hello everyone, welcome to the Bong Wanderers channel. If you have been following us, you know that we are on our southern Sojourn and Kovalam is our fourth pit stop at southern Sojourn. We are staying at the Taj Green Coves at Kovalam, and this video is about this property where you would get to know more about the property, in and around property, the facilities, amenities, as well as the room tour and very patent Bong Wanderers pros and cons. So stay tuned, and I hope you would find this content valuable. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much. If you are yet to subscribe us, please quickly subscribe us, because we give you honest reviews of our road trips and the place of stays, along with a lot of tips about road trip. Stay tuned. So this is the entrance to the reception and check-in place. This is where you do your check-in, and based on the experience that we had, it doesn't take more than 10 minutes. That's the staircase that leads to the restaurants over here, and I'll take you through that. This is the lobby. This side leads you to the spa. This is the lobby. In the lobby, you have a mini library, and you also have a very small map on the property. So these are the areas where you have the swimming pool, and then you have the rooms over there, and this is where is their restaurant bed. And basically this is the landscape of the property. They have 5 types of cottages, as you can see over here. But if you are getting a dog, you will be staying only in this kind of a cottage. They have a wellness center and spa. These are the restaurant that they have. They have a Jasmine Bay, which is their all-day dining, outside sitting. Then they have a Curry's restaurant, again multi-cuisine and all-day dining. And then they have the Nira bar. And these are some of the activities that you can undertake from this place. Right? So if you come straight from the reception, you would get to see their in-house souvenir shop, which goes by the name Mosaic. These are very standard names that is common and consistent across all Taj properties. And then you have their wellness circle and spa, and they usually operate till 8 in the evening from morning 8. And then of course at every nook and corner you would see ample washrooms. And then they have their business or office, which is oval, where if you're an in-house guest, you can come here and do your work. They have workspaces for you. So that's another side of the property for you. So we are going to the other side of the property. On that side you have all the rooms, and on this side are all the landscape. This is the area where you have the backwaters and the seaside.
Yes, on your right side which you are seeing is the banquet hall, which is having a 200 pax capacity.
Okay, 200 pax capacity, they have a banquet hall. All right.
And we have totally 3 lawns.
You have 3 lawns in this side, okay?
Yeah, on your right side which you are seeing, that is our first lawn, which is having a 1000 pax
Okay, this is the first lawn. They have 3 lawns. This is the first lawn, 1,000 packs capacity, and they rent it out for different functions. As you can see, there is already one lined up over here. They are gearing it up. Okay, so you can see a lagoon inside the property, and look how beautiful it is, how soothing. They have a boat ride in this lagoon every day for the in-house guests between 4 to 6 every day, and this is only for the in-house guests. So this is the lagoon. What next?
So it's totally 500 meters pathway, ma'am.
Oh, this entire stretch of road is 500 meters
Totally
long.
our property is a 16 acres property.
It's a 16 acres property.
Yes,
Okay.
and evening guests used to do the cycling here, morning walking, jogging, everything they can do in this 500 meters.
So if you want to do a morning walk, or if you want to go for a jogging, this is the place you can come and do the activities. For children, there is cycling available for in-house guests, and that is there in the evening time. So children can actually spend a good time over here cycling.
And morning you can do yoga as well in our lawns.
Oh, you can even do yoga in their lawns.
On your right side, which you are seeing is the ocean. We can see nearby also.
Okay, that's the Arabian Sea for you, right?
Yes,
Over
the
there
other
are the
cottages.
cottages. So we are staying somewhere there where we can see the sea.
Yes.
So those are the cottages, and they are on the other side of the property.
Yes. And this is our boat jetty. You can just
Yeah, I just saw.
We have 2 boats here
Mm-hmm.
for in your in-house guests. And on your
nice.
right, ma'am, this is the area which we
Yes.
are having the evening high tea, the tea coffee session.
Oh, it happens over here?
Yes.
Okay, earlier it used to happen at the reception, but I'm talking about 10 years back.
Okay, now it happens in this area so that you can have a beautiful sunset in the evening. Every day we used to
Oh,
have a
that's
beautiful
wonderful.
sunset. Yes.
I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. So guests can have high tea and then go for a boat ride. And this is your second jetty. Nice. And if you would like to see our boat ride, then you have to visit our day 8 vlog on Kovalam. So this is the end of this property, Taj Green Cove, and just see this view. Oh my god, it's wonderful. And over there you can see Leela, the other property next to it, and from here till here this entire portion is Taj Green Cove. It's a beautiful place. I think you can. Is this the place where you were saying you can come and do yoga?
Yes, this is the entire lawn.
Entire lawn you can, but definitely you should try to do yoga over here. That's a recommendation that we are going to give you. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. They have 3 restaurants. One of them is the Bait, which is right by the sea, and you are looking at the Bait in your screen right now. It operates for lunch as well as for dinner. It opens at around 12:30 p.m. in the morning, and I guess the best time to come to this place is evening, and we look forward to our time for dinner tonight. That's Bait. That's the entry to Bait. So you go from here, and that's Bait for you. And there is also a lawn where you have grills and other things available in the evening time. So now taking the ride back to the reception, following the same route that we took while going to the end of the property. Now we are coming back. So I'm coming back to this property after 10 years. This is the property both me and Samrat fell in love with, Taj, and since then we are Taj loyalists, and this is one of my favorite property. I mean, between Taj Exotica and this one, I don't know which one to choose, and I'm so happy and so glad to be back at this property. Spotted eagle in their lagoon, if you can see over here. I don't know if my resolution allows you to see it properly. It's beautiful. This is one of their jetties, and that's the eagle. That's the lagoon. Oh, spotted Nutkin, Mr. Nutkin, having biscuit. Oh wow. Hello, Mr. Nutkin. Looks like Mr. Nutkin is a resident of this property. Having biscuit. You have more visitors aiming for more chunks of biscuit, but that's a beautiful sight. And that's the way back to the residential part of the property. And then I showed you the stairs, so let me show you what the stairs are up to. So you quickly climb up the stairs, take either a left or a right turn, and that's the reception. And this staircase leads you to the other restaurants of the property. There is a banquet hall here as well, and everywhere you see lots and lots of washrooms on your way. The stairs open up to the other restaurant of this property. It is the Jasmine Bay, which is a poolside restaurant. Let me give you a quick view of Jasmine Bay. I cannot take you inside because there are people eating and I don't want to pan the camera on them. But this is an infinity pool, and then behind the pool you can see the mighty sea, the mighty Arabian Sea. And then you have a lot of shacks and an outside sitting arrangement, definitely not for the day. And then this is the Jasmine Bay Restaurant. It's an open restaurant, but it's quite aerated, soothing in the night. And this is their place where they serve breakfast, and you can also come for your lunch and dinner. Now let me walk past the restaurant. So I want to show you something really beautiful in this property, which is this bridge. Look at this small bridge. This was my favorite spot when I visited this place 10 years back, and it hasn't changed a bit in terms of the aesthetic and rustic look that it offers. It's beautiful. Okay, in case you're still wondering why I'm screaming my lungs out of it and telling you about this, see, this is how this bridge looks like. Over there is the Jasmine Bay, and then you have this bridge. Now let me tell you that this bridge opens up to another fantastic view. Come with me. There is another bridge. And then check this out. Okay, can you hear the sound? It's so soothing. So soothing, right? And then there is this mini jacuzzi, right? And then you can climb down to the residential part of the property, and you climb up again to the residential side of the property. So you climb up and you get a good view of this jacuzzi from here. We were over there taking the video. Now we are here. And then you climb down to the residential segment, and then you have villas over here as well. And these are the room indicators, and you have ways to go to those villas. Let me take you down. So, okay. So, if you climb down, you will go back to the set of rooms, and if you climb down to this side, it's going to take you to the lobby, right? So I'm choosing this road to see if what I told you is right or wrong. Down, 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 down. There is a sneaky road here, and then yes, I'm right. This is the deck, outer deck of the lobby, and also a smoking zone. And then this is the pathway which leads to the rooms. As you can see, these are lit up in the night, and this leads to the rooms. So you have ample buggies available over here to navigate between your rooms and to different parts of the property, because this property is huge, and like I said, it has different things at different places. So you need some kind of a mode of transport to take you through the property. So yeah, I think with that you have got a very good feeling about the property, and you also saw the restaurants. I hope that suits your purpose. Hello, so we are staying at Taj Green Cove property at Kovalam, which you already know. Now let me quickly give you a room tour of the cottage we are staying in. So if you are a pet parent and you are coming to this property with a pet, then you get these kind of cottages which we are in, which is the garden view cottage. These cottages comes with 2 floors, one at the ground floor and another at the first floor. Right now we are at one of those cottages, and our cottage is at the first floor. So what you see right now, where you see I'm standing, is I'm actually standing on the stairs. This is the entry to those cottages, and you basically walk up, and this is your entry to the cottage. So let me take you inside. So once you enter the cottage, this cottage or these kind of cottages comes with a room, which is a bedroom, a balcony and a washroom. Okay, let me quickly take you through the bedroom. So the bedroom has a king size bed. You have 2 side tables on either side of the bed. And let me tell you something which I love about this property is that they give you ample sockets to charge all your gadgets, and for vloggers like us, this is heaven, because this is what sometimes we struggle with, right? You also have a beautiful mahogany study table and a cushion so that you can, do all your other works, vlogging for vloggers and all those stuff over here. Now, on the other side of the bed, what you have is, sorry for the clutter, we just checked in. You have a TV. You have a small pantry box. Okay, it's adorable. This is your mini bar. Isn't that cute? So you have some snacks over here, and you have a list of what you have over here, and then you have the fridge. Right, just below the table top on which you have the TV, and then you have a side table where you have a small tea coffee station, and your cup and saucers are there. You have a newspaper, and then they have given you bottles. Obviously we need more bottles because we have a furry baby. So yeah, so that's pretty much about the bedroom. Now if you are coming with a pet, what they also give you is, they give you a pet bed and they give you bowls. Now they usually give you 1 bowl, but if you ask for it like we have, they will give you 2 bowls. Now we have, kind of given them back the bed because our pet Angel is not comfortable sleeping on the bed. So we have just get rid of the bed because it kind of frees up more space for us. But it's overall, it's okay. I mean, it's spacious enough for 3 of us along with the pet. Now let me give you a quick view of the washroom. Peekaboo! So we usually do not give a tour of washroom, but this one is something you could not miss in this property. This is a small window that you have which connects the bedroom with the washroom. So whenever you are in the washroom washing up your stuff, you can always have a rendezvous with your family in the bedroom. Now that's a choice that you have because of this cute feature. You always have the option to close your windows if you want. Now the washroom comes with fantastic amenities, right? You have the basin, you have ample amount of towels, washroom kits, you have a beautiful bathtub, and you have a commode, the usuals. So that's pretty much, and of course you get the usual amenities, right? Your hand shower, everything, right? And your hair dryer. So all those things are safely tucked in there and ready to be used by you. Okay, so you have seen the bedroom, you have seen the washroom, and now the other beautiful side of this cottage is the balcony. Let me show you the balcony. So the balcony opens up to this small cozy place, and the other room's balcony might look to be close by, but it's not. I mean, it's you have enough space to maintain your privacy. They are guarded with bamboo strips, and they come with 2 wooden chairs and a nice coffee table, a place where you can have high tea, coffee, morning tea with your friends and family, and can spend a great time. So beautiful balcony, and we love to spend some time over here. So we are at Jasmine Bay Restaurant, and today is our last day at Kovalam. Tomorrow morning we are pushing to a new destination. Our experience at Jasmine Bay, either for breakfast or dinner, wouldn't have been extraordinary had it not been for this gentleman Raghav. He has always been attentive to our table, taking care of every small needs for us and our little one. So thank you, Raghav.
Thank you.
Okay, and for our Bong subscribers, Raghav Bangali. তো মানে বাঙালি না, মানে কলকাতায় বর্ন অ্যান্ড ব্রট আপ, ও টালিগঞ্জে থাকে। তো দ্য চেরি অন দ্য কেক ইজ যে আমরা ওর সাথে বাংলাতেই কথা বলছিলাম। সো দ্যাট ওয়াজ অলসো ভেরি স্পেশাল। তো থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ রাঘব। আই থিঙ্ক পিপল লাইক রাঘব always raise the bar high when it comes to hospitality and taking care and making sure that the guests' needs are well taken care of. So all the best to you, Raghav. Thank you so much. And তুমি কিছু বলতে চাও?
বলবো যে আপনি অনেক পেট ফ্রেন্ডলি, যেটা বুঝতে পারলাম। তো এই জিনিসটা আমার অনেক ভালো লাগলো, কেন কি সবাই এত করে না, তো এই জিনিসটা আমার অনেক ভালো লাগে।
Sure. Thank you, Raghav. Thank you. So this is pretty much the Jasmine Bay. They are all-day multi-cuisine restaurant. Right now the buffet is closed, but this is how is the all-day dining restaurant. Here they usually serve breakfast, so this is their breakfast place as well. This is their another restaurant, which is Curries. So this is an AC restaurant, unlike Jasmine Bay. So Jasmine Bay is an open-air restaurant. This is an AC restaurant. It's only a la carte. There is no buffet over here. However, if you want to opt for the buffet at Jasmine Bay, you can always take your food and come here and sit after informing the staff, and they'll help you with it. This is also a very calm, serene place to have your food with family, and particularly in the daytime. If you are here in summer, this is definitely the best place to sit down, relax and have food. Coming to the pros and cons segment of our property review, which is something we include in every property review that we do. So Taj Green Cove is probably one of the best properties to stay if you are planning a stay at Trivandrum. It's actually located at Kovalam, and it's a 30 minutes drive from Trivandrum airport. This is a beautiful property. This property is by the beach. It's a pet friendly property, but it doesn't have access to beach. Not all the time in the year. For certain months, between December to Feb is the time when they open up access to the beach. So if you want, you can, before coming, you can check with the staff of the property if there is access to beach. So it doesn't have an access to beach, but it's a property on on the beach, or it's a beachside property. You can enjoy the view of the sea. You can enjoy sunrise, sunset. It's a huge property, and the property is actually divided into two parts on two sides of the road. One part is completely dedicated to the residential zone, where you have all the cottages, and you also have the reception and their all-day dining restaurants. The other side of their the property mainly houses. It's mainly the activity area. So you have a 500-meter long walking track or jogging track, as well as cycling track. There is cycling for kids, and then you have a boat ride. So they also have a lagoon within the property, so you can take a boat ride in the evening, and there are lots of activities like you heard in the beginning of this property tour. Now coming to the, so these are some of the pros, and of course in terms of hospitality, no one can beat Taj. You will be made to feel special. Anything that you need, you ask, it will be taken care of in any Taj properties. This property is not an exception to that. The staff is extremely warm, friendly, caring, and they are there with you anything that you need for, right? So definitely a property that you should stay. Now coming to the cons, so usually I do not have, or we do not have any cons for the Taj property that we stay. But one thing that we are observing this time, as part of our southern sojourn, when we are traveling with our pets in the Taj property, if I have to name a Taj property which kind of stands out par excellence in terms of their treatment and acceptance towards pet, I think Taj Exotica would be the highest, and the second one would be Taj Gateway. Because of the way we have seen how the pets are welcomed and treated. Now Taj as a brand is a pet friendly property, so all of their properties they open doors to the pets, which is a fantastic thing. It means that at least you can stay in those places along with pets, but just be cognizant about the fact that as a pet parent, you cannot have access to everything if you are traveling with pet. I think most of the pet parents are aware of it. So one message to Taj, and that is, if you are a pet friendly property, please be a true blue pet friendly property, and don't be a namesake property. Don't discriminate the guests who are coming with pets versus who are not. We are also biased towards this brand, right? We are Taj loyalists, right? So it's a very difficult moment for me to actually give a constructive feedback, but that's something we have to be honest to our viewers, right? So if you are coming with your pet to this property, you have to make up your mind that if you are coming in summers, you have to sit with your pet outside. So there is an AC restaurant. Of course, you are not allowed there. There are two restaurants, the Bait and the Jasmine Bay, which are open restaurants. But even then, you would not be allowed to go inside and sit in the restaurant. That's what we have realized. Now, I think that's pretty much about every other restaurant. But I think constructive feedback to the Jasmine Bay staff. They need to be really trained well towards acceptance of pets and their gesture towards pet parents. I think on the onset, I feel they need a bit of training to and also it would be better to staff that place with people who are comfortable with pets, who are comfortable in attending tables where pet parents are sitting, because what we had experienced in the initial onset is that the staff was not comfortable with the fact that you visited the restaurant with your pet, and we were asked to sit at a place which we were not comfortable sitting, but in spite of our multiple requests we were still asked to continue sitting at that place, and have been told that rules are rules, something you will never hear in a Taj property, right? Of course we had to take this situation to the general manager and the operations manager of the property, and they obviously, the way they spoke to us and then the way they handled the situation and ensured that we do not face any such situations in the future defines Taj as a brand, right? So they heard us, they apologized to us, and they ensured that after that day onwards everything else is taken care of, and it was a smooth stay for us. So thank you so much, Shadab and Mr. Suku, for ensuring our stay a pleasant one, and thank you that you understood our situation. But a message to in general to Taj is that please make sure that your staff is well trained and well counseled on how to handle pets or how to handle pet parents. So that's the only constructive feedback that we have for Taj as a pet friendly property, because dear Taj, if you are saying you are a pet friendly property, then please be a true pet friendly property and not a namesake property, because we love you and a lot of people like us love you. You are a great brand. Nothing should put you down. There shouldn't be a single room to put you down. It wouldn't be complete if I do not take few names, and that's a tradition we always follow whenever we stay in a property for a bit longer time, because when you stay in a property for a very short duration, you do not get to know people well. You are in a rush, and of course you don't get to do this. So we do this every time we have a longer stay. In properties like this one, we stayed for 5 days and 4 nights. So naam lena to banta hai, right? So starting from the front desk, I think I have to front desk and the activity areas. So I have to take few names. Shiva, for being extremely helpful in sorting out some of the activities for us, or finding out accommodation for houseboats or boating, something we had reached out to him relentless times for different information, and he was always there to help us. Then there is Tausif, there is Abhirami, Jasmine, who took me for a round in and around property. So these are some of the names of the front desk and activity people. Now coming to housekeeping, Mohini was there, serving to us and always there with a smile. And the thing that I have observed over here is that these housekeeping people, whenever they used to come and give you something that you asked for, they used to always check, do you need anything else? Is there anything else I can give you? This is something I've never heard in any Taj property as well, that the housekeeping staff is of course giving you, everywhere else where we had good experience, the housekeeping staff is coming with a smile, giving you the things that you need. But here the staff is not only giving you the things that you need, but the staff is also asking, okay, can I give you anything else? So that was wonderful. And then some of the buggy drivers, Jyotish, who took me for a property tour, is again very sweet and kind, and many such. I'm just taking few names, but they represent everyone in the property. Now coming to F&B is the food and soul of this property, because people have their food in those properties, right, in those places. So I remember Amba Das ji from our Aurangabad stay, who made our stay at Aurangabad memorable, and we still miss Amba Das ji and we remember him fondly. Similarly, we will never forget Vishal, Clinton, Chef Bera, Barsan from Taj Exotica, because these are the people that make our stay memorable, and these are the people we always look up for whenever we visit this property. So if I have to prepare a mental list of those names from this property, it has to be Raghav in F&B, particularly serving in the Jasmine Bay. He was extremely attentive to us and made sure that we need everything, we get everything we need. Was very loving and caring towards my son as well as our furry baby. So fantastic, Raghav. And as well as there was Kaushik, there was Suman, there was Vinod, there was Brishti. Again, these are just some of the names, right, that I could remember at this point and mention, but there are of course many more. And of course Anand, who is their F&B manager, who made sure that certain things that we asked for are in place. Thank you so much to all of you, and of course a huge round of thanks to Shadab and Mr. Suku, the general manager of the property. On that note, that's a wrap up from our end on this property. Hope you found the information helpful. Please do let us know if there is any other experience you have shared staying in this property which kind of didn't match up with what we shared. We would love to hear from you. And please subscribe us if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching us. Until next time, take care and keep exploring incredible India. Keep exploring road trips and keep supporting us. Bye-bye.